Not bad.
What's the deal, YouTube? You already know who I be. It's me, your boy Infrared Beam, aka Pothead Gamer. God damn, I ain't do that one in a long time. Anyway, you already know. Before I start today's video, I'd like to give a quick shout out to my homeboys, Ill Will, aka Note 360, no NJ360 I should say, and another brother of mine, Villain Squad 718. I mean, those two. If you a day one subscriber, man, you already know I mentioned those names before plethora of times. Like I said, man, you know when real recognize real. So with that being said, yeah, I mean, I feel as though I want to come through my subscribers, let them know what's been going on with me for the past couple of days, and why not share my story, how I became a Pothead Gamer on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I'm from North New Jersey. I'm 27 years old, married, 3 kids by the same woman. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing the right, doing the big or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, you know what I'm saying? So it all started back in the 90s, like early 90s and shit. And I mean, I was like 7 years old, skipping school. And I mean, one day, I mean, and I got a cousin that, you know, like bullied me or whatever. So one day I was skipping school or whatever. So my cousin was like, yo, so he called me. He was like, yo. He's like, yo, I'm gonna tell your mother you skipping school. I mean, I'm begging him, crying. I'm like, yo, please don't tell my mother. I don't want no ass whooping. So he's like, you know what? He's like, all right, then you want to be smart, you want to be grown and shit, you want to be on some big man shit. Smoke this blunt real quick. He's like, yo, take a puff. I'm all scared and shit. I'm like, nah, I'm 7 years old, mind you. Like, this dude like 21 years old. Like, so like, I'm like, yo, I ain't want no ass whooping, cause I already know if he told my mother I was gonna get my ass whooping from her, I was gonna get my ass whooping from my brother. You know what I mean? Like, so on and so forth. You know what I mean? So I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. So I took the hit or whatever. So I did it wrong. I ain't in hell or whatever. So he whooped my ass. Gave me a hook like, yo, you wasting the weed. I'm like, nigga, I'm 7 years old. I'm supposed to be doing this type shit. So, you know, so I got it right the second time. You know what I mean? So that's how they guys do marijuana or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So that same cousin, he took me to the arcade downtown North. So that fucking arcade is no more of that downtown North right now. So, you know what I'm saying? So he took me to the arcade. I'm 7 years old, man. I'm high as hell. Like, so first thing, I got like $1 worth of quarters or whatever with the Street Fighter game. You know what I'm saying? I'm clearing house and shit. Like, see, back in the day, man, like when you really just skills up, like you wanted your name to be known in video games, you go to the fucking library. No, I'm about to library. You go to the fucking arcade and get your motherfucking skills up. That's how you do that. You know, man. So that's how gamers back in the day got their rep up in games. You know what I'm saying? So, and Street Fighter 2, you couldn't see me in that motherfucker arcade, man. So, and eventually, man, so that shit graduated from the arcade to the home. You know what I'm saying? So I got brothers and cousins or whatever. They heavy weed smokers. So, and I was young back then. You know what I'm saying? I'm just young, being nosy and shit. See what the fuck they doing. So, you know what I'm saying? I mean, so I used to be nosy as hell, like trying to sneak in the room and shit. My brothers have company. Mind you, my brother, he's 10 years older than me. So I was 7, he's 17. You know what I'm saying? So he's come over with his homies or whatever. They used to be playing the Nintendo and the Sega Genesis. So, like me as a gamer, as a young buck or whatever, you always wanted to hang around with the big kids. You know what I'm saying? People in my generation should already know, you know what I'm saying? So when you was small or whatever, you had big cousins or big brothers and big sisters or whatever that you idolize or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So you eventually, man, so you want to be a part of that. So what I should do, I should like sneak in the room while they playing some Madden 94 type shit on the Sega Genesis, and I just smell nothing but weed, you know what I'm saying? And they used to have a good time, you know what I'm saying? They used to be talking shit, rolling up fat ones and all that crazy shit, listening to music, and I mean, just going in on that Madden, man. Like, I had fun back then just watching that shit, but eventually, man, so my brother's like, nah, you just kicked me out the room, talking about, y'all don't want you in here, and all that and the third, and I mean, cause they ain't want me to see that, but not them not knowing Well, my cousin already put, like, already got me started with, you know what I'm saying? So I really couldn't, you know what I mean? I was like, alright, so, like, that's all I used to see back in the day. My brothers and my cousins and his homies or whatever just come to the house because I had both systems. I had the Sega Genesis and I had the regular Nintendo. You know what I'm saying? So, people used to come to my house because we had all the games or whatever. So, my brother was one of them popular dudes or whatever in the hood. So, excuse me. Aaron, I know, Aaron. Yeah, my bad. So, yeah, man, so my brother was one of those popular dudes or whatever. I mean, that always had people come to the house. And I used to be memorized about that, you know what I mean? So I always remember they used to play that Madden. They used to have some weed, some little mouths or whatever back in the day, some 40s. And they had the fucking music playing. They had some Tupac playing or whatever. And I used to be memorized. Like, people used to come through from 10 in the morning till like 8:30 at night. Like, just playing the game or whatever. I used to be memorized, you know what I'm saying? So, then then I become older, 15, 16. So I'm already old enough. So I'm like, I started smoking myself. That's when the PlayStation 2 was popping, and that's when the N64 was popping. You know what I mean? So, 10 years later, I'm still doing the same thing or whatever. But now I know I'm not the only dude that does this on a regular basis. So if you want to be a part of this pothead gaming lifestyle, hit your boy up on Xbox Live, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. All that shit will be linked down below, and I'm out this bitch. One.